Hi, my name is Dr. Luz Cumba Garcia, an immunologist, policy advisor, and science communicator. I'm currently serving as an American Association for the Advancement of Science, or AAAS, Science and Technology Policy Fellow in the Office of Mexican Affairs at the U.S. Department of State. My journey from being a student to my current role in the State Department has been shaped by several experiences and strategic decisions. During my time as an immunology PhD student at Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota, I developed a passion for community outreach and science communication, which led me to explore non-traditional career paths beyond the lab. A significant moment that I would say deepened my interest in science policy and foreign affairs was the impact of Hurricane Maria on my native Puerto Rico. Seeing how international collaborations advanced scientific research in Puerto Rico was a turning point for me. It inspired me to pursue a career where I could make a broader impact through science policy in the community. During my PhD at Mayo Clinic, I actively sought out opportunities to gain more experience in policy. I participated in several training programs, such as the National Science Policy Network, or NSPN SciPol Scholars Program, which provided me with a 6-month paid internship with the government relations firm Lewisburg Associates in Washington, D.C. This internship, I think, was very crucial in my career since it offered me hands-on experience in policy work for the first time and allowed me to build a professional network in the science policy arena. After defending my thesis, I was hired full-time as a policy advisor in Lewisburg, and it was a great learning experience. Mentors and colleagues who were alumni of the AAA Science and Technology Policy Fellowship Program actually motivated me and inspired me to apply. I was accepted into the program, and during my first year as a fellow, I served at the U.S. Agency for International Development, or USAID, under the Bureau for the Middle East. Now, in my second year as a fellow, I serve in the Office of Mexican Affairs in the U.S. Department of State, leveraging my expertise to support bilateral health policy development between the U.S. and Mexico. For students interested in similar paths like mine, I recommend being proactive and strategic in seeking out internships and fellowships that align with your interests. Programs like the AAAS Science and Technology Policy Fellowship, the NSPN SciPol Scholars Program, and other internships with government agencies or policy firms are excellent starting points to start your career in policy and foreign affairs. These programs often have detailed application processes, so it's very important to start early and not leave it for last minute, to seek advice from mentors and clearly align your background and interests with the program goals. Networking and building relationships with professionals in the field can also provide valuable insights and opportunities. In my current role at the State Department, my daily tasks revolve around informing and supporting bilateral policy development between the U.S. and Mexico. This involves conducting research, analyzing data, and preparing policy briefs on health-related and other key topics of interest. I also participate in stakeholder meetings and interagency meetings, collaborate with colleagues across different departments, and attend policy-related events. Additionally, I contribute to reviewing and drafting diplomatic cables, preparing for high-level meetings and conferences, and providing input on policy proposals. Overall, my work is a blend of research, communication, collaboration, strategic thinking to advance evidence-informed policymaking. For students aspiring to have a career in foreign affairs, I would suggest to focus on developing analytical skills through research, data analysis, to enhance communication skills via public speaking and writing. Learning a second language could be very advantageous as it improves communication abilities and also boosts cultural sensitivity. I believe it's also very important to gain cultural competency through travel or community work. In participating in internships or fellowships to deepen policy knowledge and create a good network of professionals. Lastly, attend conferences, seek advice from mentors, and please maintain good relationships and don't burn bridges. This is very important. Balancing workload and personal life can be very challenging in this line of work. Use effective time management, set boundaries is very important, prioritize self-care, and seek support or delegate when needed. For me, community is everything in my career. I believe in paying it forward by engaging with students and early career scientists interested in policy and foreign affairs. I enjoy being a mentor to Hispanic students and actively participated in policy and diplomacy through voluntary organizations such as the Puerto Rico Science Policy Action Network and the Science Diplomacy Network in Latin America and the Caribbean. As a Latina scientist, as a woman in science, as a Puerto Rican, science communicator, policy advocate, my goal is to leverage all my academic training in biomedical sciences, also my personal background, my culture, to engage underserved communities with science and the policymaking process. Thank you so much.